Hey creators, Connor here. Over the past couple of years, we've updated you here about improvements to the advertiser-friendly content guidelines, allowing you to monetize more of your content on the platform. We're always trying to act on your feedback, as well as be on the lookout for opportunities to improve the in-product policy experience, to make it easier for you to understand what can and can't run ads. The best way to understand our guidelines in Studio and understand why an appealed video remains yellow is in self-certification. Today, we're taking our self-certification timestamps feature out of its pilot and expanding access to more creators. Over the coming weeks, more of you will begin to see timestamps accompanying yellow icon appeal decisions, something that has been a top creator ask for some time. I've talked to so many creators who have said time and again, it would be so helpful to have the specific examples or reason, in cases where it's just a thumbnail or something in the title, why my upload has received a yellow icon. Well, with this update, we'll start providing that kind of detail. Now, as with any feature, there's some detail we want you to know, and some expectations we need to set for you. The intention behind this feature is to provide you with more information to help you understand the finer points of the advertiser-friendly content guidelines. So let's get at those details as well as go through some best practices. First off, let's talk about when and where you'll see these timestamps. You'll need to start by self-certifying your video. Videos which aren't rated via the questionnaire in the upload flow aren't eligible to see these timestamps. Our self-certification workflow is only available on desktop, so if you want to have the option of seeing this extra detail in your yellow icon appeals, note that this is not available for uploads made from mobile or for appeals viewed in Studio Mobile. If you receive a yellow icon after self-certifying, you have the option to appeal and have one of our human experts review your video. When that review is complete, the issues our expert found that led to a yellow icon, for either limited or no ads, will appear for you in Studio on desktop, alongside timestamps of where in the video they appeared. The intention here is to provide you with a resource that can help you understand why specifically the video was set to limited or no ad revenue ratings. Let's talk about all this in practice with 4 examples. Say you have a 30-second segment where people are completely nude by a pool. That will appear with a beginning timestamp and an end timestamp, so you'll see where we've identified the segment that can earn no ad revenue. Say you have a gaming video where the video's thumbnail contains graphic imagery like a gory, realistic zombie dismembering scene and nothing else. You'll see thumbnail in Studio as the location of the policy violation, along with the reason for the no ad revenue rating. Thirdly, say you use strong profanity, like fuck, in the title of your video. That will appear as title in Studio, along with strong profanity, as the reason for the no ad revenue rating. In some rare instances where the yellow icon has been correctly applied, your appeal won't return any timestamps. Instead, the message throughout your video will appear under where in your video. What that refers to is instances where the violation isn't present at 1 or 2 segments in a video, but throughout. For example, a video that is a detailed, shocking, first-person account of topics like child sex abuse and self-harm would fall into this category under controversial issues guidelines. So, those were the examples. Here's a reminder. These timestamps won't show up with the initial yellow icon, only after you file an appeal, and our reviewers have a chance to provide more detail. Now, that's the detail. On to some best practices about how to use this feature. What's important is to leverage these timestamps for your overall content strategy, because right now, you cannot edit the content we've identified as violative and resubmit for another appeal. That's something we're looking into, so stay tuned. But what we want to avoid for now is a scenario where creators think, great, I'll clip out this segment in Studio or change the thumbnail or title and contact support for another review. Because right now, that's not an option on offer. Also, keep in mind, these timestamps may not be exhaustive. We'll be rolling this out slowly and welcome your feedback. So, if you don't see it in Studio just yet, it may not yet be turned on for your channel. In addition, Just as our machine learning systems make mistakes, so too do humans. I know the frustration that can cause creators. Running a channel is running a business. You've got bills to pay, content to fund, and equipment to buy. So if you get timestamps that you look at and think, these seem really off to me, you can contact support and we'll get them verified as correct for you. Now, I know that was a lot. So here's the TLDR again. Timestamps are an added feature in self-certification. If you self-certify your content and appeal those uploads, you will get timestamps citing where the violations are in your upload, or if it's the title or thumbnail that's the issue. There's no option to appeal again if you edit your content using the information you're provided with in Studio yet, and we're rolling out this feature to all creators gradually. We'll keep you posted once we're at full launch, so stay tuned. We want your feedback and we'll be listening closely. Let us know what you think in the comments below. We'll be digging through them for the next 48 hours.